Stand. I hate how my hair looks when it's all wet like this. Especially when I just have a haircut. It makes me look like I have a freaking Edgar. So, what's going on, dude? It's not even 10 a.m. yet. It's 9:20 and I just ran 60 miles. Yeah, 60 miles. All right, what's going on, dude? In case you didn't know me, my name's Zach and I'm planning on running marathon in what is now 4 weeks. So, it's getting close. I'm starting to get to a point where I'm like running distances that like you can't really even process because I don't know. I know for me, before I wanted to do all this, the most I would ever run is like 5 miles. Not even 5. I'd run like 4 miles and like that was a good run. Now like I just ran 4 miles 4 times. Back to back to back to back. So it's like I'm constantly looking for like little markers of progress to like keep myself not going insane. Like I like dart around. I look at like, oh yeah, I've been running for 15 minutes now, and then oh yeah, I'm going to 6 miles, so that I only have 10 miles left. And I'll look at the calories, and then I'll look at the oh my god, I've seen this ad twice on the TV, so like it's looped back, which means I'm getting somewhere. And yeah, just like things like that to keep me sane while I'm running. You know, I have like an idea of what I was gonna say and like a message before I was recording this. And now I'm just going off on like most random tangents, but you know what? I just ran 60 miles. I can do whatever I want. In a weird way, like, I don't know. This is like inflating my ego a lot, but my girlfriend was saying, like, she was talking about homework, I think. Nah, she was talking about homework. You probably know the analogy of like why do you hit your head against the wall so much? It's because it feels so good to stop. And like, running is that times 10, especially for with the amount of distances I've been going lately. Because it's like ultimate pain, never ending pain, and now it's just like over. I feel really calm. Like I don't even know how to say it in a way. Like I wish I could just like Neuralink you in mine in your head. I could Neuralink my head and like your head together so I could just like transfer this feeling to you. Because like, I'm not even gonna lie, I kind of feel like bad for people who've never ran like this amount of miles at the same time, because it's like right now I'm almost in like I just feel really good. And like I feel really good in like an honest and like wholesome way, and I kind of feel bad for like people who never like push themselves this hard when they're running to like get that feeling. And I'm not even gonna lie, today's run was like, even though it was the furthest distance I've ever ran, it was probably like one of the easier runs. Like 10 miles was super hard, 15 was pretty hard. This was like not that hard at all. Like the whole time, it mostly just felt easy. Like yeah, I wasn't really cramping. Didn't feel like I had to like poop my pants. I did fart a few times. So, you know, not perfect, but it's whatever. But yeah, another thing I was thinking while I was running is that like, I used to think like, this is a case of like the grass is always greener on the other side, but I used to think being naturally like a bit like bigger, like imagine Samoan dude, just like naturally a bit bigger. I used to think that would be so cool because you'd be able to like pump so much weight and like be like the Hulk. But like now I'm starting to realize like being naturally skinny is like, this is gonna sound so stupid, but like being naturally skinny has like so many advantages when it comes to stuff like this, because like if you're like my body type and you're just like naturally skinny, like I've been lifting for like 2 years and I'm 6 foot, 160 pounds, not that heavy at all. Like if I never lifted, I'd probably be like 140. So if you're like that and you're like naturally skinny, there's like, running will come so easy to you, it's not even fair. And like what I was realizing is that being naturally skinny like equals out to being naturally like bigger like that, because you have these like advantages when it comes to these like cardio based things that like if you're big and you could like throw a lot of weight around, like you're not gonna have that. Yeah, whatever you have, like whatever type of body you have, just know that there's gifts to it. Like there's advantages to being naturally skinny, there's advantages to being like naturally a bit bigger, and there's also advantages to be like a bit of both. Yeah, last thing is marathon's May 4th, and that's like 35 days, which is like pretty much like a month. That's all I have. Like before I did this, I looked up how long it should take to like train for a marathon, and it said 12 to like 14 to like 16 weeks. And I don't know, I just figured I didn't need that much time. And like a part of that is because I'm naturally like paper thin, and then a part of that is because, you know, I eat good food and I like only eat good food. But yeah, even then, like 6 to 7 weeks is like not a lot of time at all. But obviously I'm having like naturally, I mean, I've only ran 16 miles and a marathon is like 10 more, but so far I've been having like, not like an easy time, but like it's been challenging, but like in a good way, or I'm not like there's been like pain and suffering, but it's not like I'm gonna die. But yeah, I'm just starting to yap now, so let me think of a good way to end off this video. I don't know, I'm kind of just thinking like, what's the secret to being able to do this and going from like 6 to 16 in a matter of what, 2 weeks? And just like the one secret is, as with everything, there is no secrets. It's just like the cringe shit of like what you don't want to hear, which is like getting a bit better each time. Yeah, that's just what it is. And like, I don't know, another thing I was thinking about last night when I was lifting is that like I used to exercise and I would only, like my idea was like, all right, I'm gonna do 15 pull-ups, and when the 15 feels like when I have good form and it's comfortable, then I'll move up to 20 pull-ups, and then when those are good form and comfortable, then I'll like move up again. So that's like not how it works at all, because like if you wait till you have like the perfect 15 pull-ups, then you're gonna be waiting forever, because it's never gonna happen. Like how you get the perfect 15 pull-ups is you do your 15 pull-ups that are like kind of good and you're like kipping at the end, and once you can do those, you go up to 20 pull-ups, and then like once you do the same thing for 20 pull-ups where you can get like the last few by kipping, you'll realize that you already have like the first 15, those are like perfect form, like no kipping. So basically, like the thing I'm trying to say is just, you have to progress, like even when you don't think that you're ready. And like I guess that's the secret to like how I've been able to do all this, because like I don't know, I like barely scraped by with 10 miles, and then like the very next run I did was like 12 miles or like 13.1. I don't remember, but I just remember that I was able to do more than 10 because like I had the confidence in myself that I could already do 10. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave this off on that note. So yeah, as always, thank you for watching. check out the channel if you want to see some healthy recipes. That's the other secret to this, just like eating clean. Eating clean is like the secret to everything. Eating clean is like the equivalent of putting like the right gas into your car. Because like if you're putting the wrong gas into your car, then like once you start the engine, engine's gonna explode. I don't know how cars work, but like maybe. But like once you like eat the right way and just not like bullshit sugar, McDonald's, vegetable oil, then like that car is gonna be able to like go and like do what, like once you start feeding yourself like the right things, that's when you could really see how far you could go. And yeah, thank you for watching. Bye bye.